Hi, welcome to this week's weekly vlog. Very busy week. Up in Parliament this week, two things have really dominated. So the Syria discussion on Monday and Tuesday. I spoke a lot about what I thought on that in last week's vlog, and I don't propose to go back through it today. But I did think that the votes that were taken on Monday night and on Tuesday morning both indicated that actually in Parliament there was very widespread support for the action that was taken by the Prime Minister, and actually the way that she had taken the decision enjoyed majority support in Parliament as well. The other thing that's dominated is the plight of the Windrush generation, and I have to admit that I have been pretty shocked by what has apparently happened. It should never have been the case that people who came to this country after the Second World War and have contributed hugely to the rebuilding of our economy since then and the success of our economy should have been put in a position because of a sort of paperwork issue where they were being threatened with deportation. I'm glad that the government has moved quickly this week to correct it, but I'm embarrassed by the fact that it reached a head this week. It really shouldn't have been an issue in the first place, and really a failing of sort of successive governments to spot that was going to be an issue and to get it right. Since getting home from Parliament yesterday, I had a fascinating session with Glastonbury Chamber of Commerce last night, talking about all sorts of things, which will be to sort of benefit the local business community, but actually a lot of it was much more sort of broadly about the community in Glastonbury generally and what the future looks like, and that was a great thing to have done. Yes, then this morning I was in Cheddar at the Cheddar Medical Centre for a really interesting discussion with the sort of lead partner at the surgery and her management team, and just to sort of hear some of the challenges that they're facing and you know what it is that we need to do to sort of get it right in the delivery of primary healthcare and the pressure that can take off the rest of the healthcare system. Then here to Hugh Sexy's school in Blackford, where I've just been grilled by the year 7s and 8s for an hour or so, with some really amazing questions and real insight into sort of what's going on and really sort of putting me on the spot. But great, I sort of always enjoy coming to schools and talking about my work as an MP and letting them ask questions, and that follows on from a group of 30 of them who were in London yesterday, on the hottest day in London for like 70 years, but they were in London yesterday and were able to have a look around Parliament, so nice to be able to follow that up this morning. From here I'm off to Street for a surgery to meet people who need my help, and then I've got a meeting with the with the police commander for Mendip later on in the afternoon. And then over the weekend, looking forward on Sunday to the dedication of a new standard for the Royal British Legion in Burnham. That was sadly called off because of snow a few weeks ago, so good to see it rearranged, and hopefully the weather will be better this time. And that's enough from me. More next week, but good to see you. Bye.